This is what I'm talking about in today's video.
Hey peeps, Hilary here. Um, so yesterday I found this app. Actually, let's rewind back to Saturday when I went to Kingston to do some shopping, and I went into Waterstones, which I love going into bookshops. I could be in a bookshop all day, and I'm quite interested in so many different things, in travel, in self-help, and also I'm quite drawn to sort of the funny books as well, and I love the covers and the titles. Anyway, this book jumped out at me, which was called Texts from Your Ex, and it had a really funny cover on it, and it really made me think about the relationship that I had up until sort of July time, even into August, with this twat basically, who is now in my phone as lying, cheating bastard, and has been for quite a long time. And actually I still get messages from him pretty well every day, even though I don't reply, and I've ignored him for about the last 2 months. He's obviously very thick-skinned. Apart from thinking the 2 months I've sent 3 messages that basically say stop messaging me, leave me alone. And he started WhatsApping me rather than messaging me for some, well, I do know why. I won't go into that, it'll take too long. Anyway, so this book, Text from Your Ex, it really made me think, because I've been showing a few close friends some of the messages, particularly around the time that I found out that he'd been unfaithful to me back in May, June, and then subsequently at the end of July when I felt that he'd gone away on holiday with somebody else. I thought he's still bloody at it. And, you know, I used to get these bloody essays from him, really, really long texts. And somebody once said to me, oh my God, you could write a book about this. And that stuck with me ever since. And I thought, crikey, it would be so brilliant to create a book. So yesterday, obviously it would all be anonymous from his point of view and my point of view. And I don't know actually where I stand with even copying his texts in terms of, you know, obviously his name would change. I'd change the names of the places and everything, but the text would be fundamentally what he'd written. And mine back to him as well. That would be completely two-way. So I found this app yesterday that I bought called iMazing, where you can download an entire conversation of messages and everything. You can back up everything from your phone, and anyway, you can download your messages onto your computer. Well, so I went in. I had to pay for it because it was such a big amount of messages. But going back 2 years, we did have like a 6-month stop of messages because he just decided to ignore me after wooing me and whatever. And then one night we sort of ended up at his house together, and then I never heard from him for 6 months. That's another story too. Anyway, so I downloaded his message stream, and it was 3,123 items, which would be my messages to him, his back to me, and also a fair amount of photos as well. So it's massive, and it's really funny because I don't really know what to do with it now. But I do think it would make quite funny reading, because obviously what I'd do is intersperse it with bits of, you know, stories and things about it. It wouldn't just be complete text conversation. Anyway, today I'm thinking, oh Hilary, what are you doing? Don't be stupid. But this book did inspire me to think, well, if they read this, because I actually bought the book just for it's only a paperback, and just had a look at it, and some of the texts are quite funny in it, but you know, it's not that gripping. So anyway, we shall see. Who knows? Take care. Bye. Oh, and what I also forgot to mention was that I would also include messages from the girl that he was unfaithful with, who I'm still in contact with. And we've had some quite funny messages between us since we found out, and shared sort of things that he sent her and he sent me. You know, we had pretty well the same messages. We had the same images from when he was on holidays. We were invited to the same things. So yeah, that would include those as well. And actually, it would be quite funny to go back and actually sit with her and actually use her messages that she was getting, because she was seeing him the whole time that I was seeing him. In fact, she's been seeing him for years, you know, on and off as well. She lives a bit further away, and actually intersperse all the messages she got within that same period that I was getting messages. that he was sending her. Some of them will probably be or will be identical. Anyway, funny, but I don't know. We shall see. Hi.